welcome to this week's newsletter. I'm back on duty this week after taking a few days off last week. Graham's starting to feel a wee bit tired after partying all the week before, which you saw last week's newsletter, and doing a few shop hours on his own last week while I was away. So this is probably a wee bit of a punishment, but we're going to do some testing this week on the newsletter. We're going to find out a bit about different club heads and what they do, what they can do for your game. But beforehand, we'll talk a wee bit about club. This month in June, it's a busy month for club. Club or pro shop. We've got Pros Day this month. I'm pretty sure everybody's looking forward to it this year again, as are we in the shop. Hopefully the weather stays kind to us and we can get a nice day yet again, and obviously have a great time and plenty of alcohol consumed. But moving on from that, we'll go to the testing part of this week's newsletter. So this week I looked at doing a test between different club heads. So we stick with same brand, same shaft and same golf ball, so everything's just the same. The only thing that's going to change is the club head. So the clubs I was playing with are the Srixon, which in my opinion are my favourite. I play with the Srixon forged irons just now, so you'll be able to see a comparison between the forged all the way up to the ZX4s, which again are the more kind of forgiving club, slightly kind of bigger sole, more forgiveness off that, and which we'll see in the results what that does to the kind of golf game or your golf game, and whether it can benefit you or not. So I mean, this day and age, it's all about distance, and people are saying about, oh, I hit it this far, and then they're saying that they don't hit it as far as they used to. But can that be improved by just changing the club head, which we'll find out in this video or this week's newsletter, to determine whether a club head can improve your distance, and why that might happen. So basically, the forged clubs, they're a bit less forgiving, so you need to have that better strike, so that's the kind of blade style. And then as you go up to the ZX4s, they're just a bit chunkier, get a bit more kind of meat behind it, so it's going to help that ball in the air and fly further with a bit more ball speed. There's just a bit more to it to try and help that distance come in. So we'll have a wee look at the results. So I've put some videos on of me hitting each shot, and you can see the differences between each of the results. So there's 5 shots each club, and you'll be able to see the average change or don't change. I'll let you decide, and you can speak to us in the shop late this week about it. There's Tiger. There you go. So we'll be able to see, and you'll be able to ask questions whether it's more beneficial to you. Also, again, this might not be for everyone, but you'll be able to see the differences and the results from me hitting, and what the different club heads do for distances and performance.